So, Tim here again from High End Cheap Tech. Now, if you've been to my site before, you would have noticed I have a playlist here of tech reviewers I trust. And essentially it kind of follows this What I Watch group, except for Dave Lee. Well, guess what? He's earned himself a spot on the list because of a video he did about a week ago. And the more I thought about it, the more I said, this guy is somebody you can trust. Because he was willing, about a week ago, he did one on the Core i9 MacBook Pro 15. And he called out Apple big time on releasing a product that really just wasn't perfect. And of course there was stuff all over the internet from other reviewers who were just sucking up to Apple. Whoa, that's just wrong. It's like, no, it wasn't wrong. Turns out he wasn't wrong at all. Within a few days he had worked with them and they put a patch on. It wasn't perfect, but it fixed most of the throttling issues. The bottom line is they put a processor into way too thin a laptop to get the job done right. A little too much concentration on looks and specs, and not enough on the fact that, holy crap, this thing runs like an oven. And you gotta admit the guy had balls. Right here at, we're just gonna watch this for a second, and hopefully he won't mind me showing the next 20 seconds or so. Because when you call out Apple, big time, and what he's doing here, he's showing the difference between a render on a 5.5 meg clip, 35 minutes, and on a new one, 39 minutes, with a more powerful processor. So let's watch and see what he did, because this took balls.
Isn't as well optimized for macOS as it is for Windows, but that has nothing to do with Apple. The 2018 MacBook with the i9 is way slower than it should be. And when I ran the same render with the i9
Yes.
Freezer, look at the difference in render time. It's crazy. Power throttling and thermal throttling isn't anything new. We've seen it in MacBooks for years, and we've seen it in lots of devices, including Windows devices.
Okay, that's all I wanted to show you. He called Apple out, and they actually got back to him. Now, over here, you'll see, like, here's one of the guys. Oh, he's wrong. He's wrong. He wasn't wrong. He stuck to his guns. He got the problem fixed, at least to a degree. And he didn't run into the old Apple. Oh, it doesn't do that. We're unaware of that. Instead, they said, well, let's see what we can do to fix this. Therefore, and I guess I should have said up front, this is going to be a pretty short video. But now if you go to my channel, everyone on the What I Watch list is somebody I trust. Anyone who has the balls to call out Apple, especially a guy with 1.5 million subscribers, and he'll be there, well, like in 260 some. That's a lot of balls. Because Apple, they guard their reputation, and they lie, and they push back, and usually they say, oh no, that's not true. We're coming out with a patch. Well, the bottom line is, this thing should never have hit the market in the condition it was in, with I guess it was a firmware key. I highly suggest you go to his channel, look for Dave Lee, you'll find him, and then it's D2D, or Dave2D, any way you want to call it. Subscribe. Now, he's obviously 180 out from me, but I still watch his stuff, because I like to see the high-end stuff too. I don't need any of it, most of us don't. But if he's a pro who uses this stuff all the time, and he's geared towards people who use this stuff all the time, that and gamers, and I don't do gaming. You'll never hear me tell you a laptop's good. I'll just say, yeah, play a game, get a different laptop. You know, you buy as far as I'm concerned, you buy a laptop, you go to work, you do spreadsheets, you might shoot a video and process it. And I'll be the first to tell you, yes, you can do a video and render it. You just have to do OpenShot. But come on, at work now I'm using the 2005 Gateway that I talked about a few weeks back, the MX6453 with Linux in it, with OpenShot, and it works fantastic. But that is my end of it. His end is at the other end. You're not going to see anything but higher end stuff on his site. Once in a while, you might see something a little different, but for the most part, a OnePlus 6 for him is a budget phone. For the most part, what you're mostly going to see is high-end stuff. That's okay. It's good to see both ends of the spectrum. All of them. So, give his site a check. Maybe subscribe to it if you want to check out the latest in MacBooks and Super Dells and stuff that averages $1,500 to $2,000. Lots of stuff like that. And that's all I have to say. But I will say I do trust him. If he's telling you something, it's straight up. And that is all I have for this evening. Thanks. And make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel.